Hello, this is Maxwell with End Time Vigilance, and thank you very much for joining me. So today we're looking at the implications of the Pope announcing that priests can now bless same-sex marriages. This implication being for the Seventh-day Adventist Church. Now, it is no rocket science to know for sure that there is been an attempt to bridge the gap between the Catholic Church and the SDA Church in the past few years. And with recent one being at the 63rd Conference, General Conference, where a Vatican flag was marched into the conference. Now, the justification that was given in this case was that that was just a representation of one of the nations that the SDA Church has not yet reached. So without wasting much time, kindly come with me and watch this video.
Very meaningful way. You see division presidents seated in front of these flags. Our mission is to take the gospel to every nation, tribe, tongue, and people around this globe. I don't know about you, but I was excited to see all those flags and names of countries coming through. What a wonderful worldwide Adventist family we belong to. Before you, you see the flags of countries that are yet to be reached in a very meaningful way.
Now, watching this video, you will feel as though there's something that is not right in here, first of all, just directly by watching it. But at some extent, we see that there's some act of truth in it, in that the Bible tells us in the book of Matthew that we should go ye therefore and preach to all nations and teach the things that Christ has commanded, as it is said. So that could be a justification in a way, but that is not where it ends. As we had seen recently, one of the prominent SDA pastors, Pastor Giovanni, went into the Vatican and signed an ecumenical document that was bridging the gap and saying that we Catholics and Adventists are brothers in a way, that we could coexist together and we could be closer than ever before.
That affirms faith in one holy Catholic apostolic church. Okay, as you can see by the date, it just happened a couple days ago. This is a picture of the signing there, what we have right there. So let's read the article a little bit to get a understanding of this charter. See, on Saturday, January 25th, 2020, a historical ecumenical charter was signed by Seventh-day Adventists, Roman Catholics, Orthodox, Anglicans, Evangelicals, and Methodists. The signing ceremony took place in the San Paolo Maggiore Roman Catholic Church in Bologna, Italy. The document that was signed is a pledge of commitment to each other. Adventists pledge a commitment to Rome, and Rome reciprocated that commitment. Make no mistake, the churches that signed this document promise to uphold the principles of the ecumenical charter, which includes affirming an allegiance to each other. This is a picture of the names, the signatories on there. Let's take a look at it bullet point by bullet point. The ecumenical charter declares that the church is one holy, Catholic, and apostolic, and therefore the inescapable ecumenical task consists in making visible this unity. The ecumenical charter declares that the churches are called together in the unity of faith. The ecumenical charter calls for the visible unity of the Church of Jesus Christ in the one faith and in witness and in common service. The ecumenical charter says that the most important task of the churches is to proclaim the gospel together through word and action for the salvation of all human beings. A 17-minute sermon was given by Seventh-day Adventist pastor Giovanni Casimo, I'm not sure how to pronounce that name, to commemorate the ecumenical signing ceremony. Pastor Giovanni is the former secretary of the Italian Union of Seventh-day Adventist Churches. The ecumenical charter, the photos, the sermon by SDA Pastor Giovanni, and the news surrounding this historic event were made available by the Roman Catholic Archdiocese of Bologna.
Now, we as Adventists have been preaching for the past years that this has not been something, should be not something that we should do in a way. Because there is a saying which says, show me your friends and I'll tell you who you are. And good and evil cannot coexist in the same place. And we have been preaching for quite a long time that the Catholic has moved away from the truth in many, many years, as it is through the great controversy and through many, many prophecies that you can see in the Bible. But now we are getting closer and closer to the Catholic. But the implication of getting closer to the Catholic is not only the fact that we'll get closer, it is also the fact that we are getting indoctrinated in the same way as well. There are many things that we are borrowing from the Catholic Church, and the Catholic Church has been trying to get back all those things that were wrong about it, but could not do that at the same time. With the issue of gay marriage, the Catholic Church could not just come out and say they are accepting gay marriage as it is or legalizing it as it is. It had to be gradual. It has to be something that should come with time. They have to start little by little, just in the same way that they brought it up for the nations, because they did not bring just gay marriage to the nations. They started with small right movements, stating that these are also people starting to bring reasonable arguments in the first place, which led to legalizing it and giving them more rights than other human beings. In the same way, the Catholic Church is doing the same. It cannot just come out to say they are legalizing marriage of gay couples, but now they're saying that they are blessing and trying to put some gymnastics and saying we are not promoting gay marriage, but we are saying that they could be blessed. So I don't see where the difference is here, but they are getting closer to the same thing all together. And with us uniting with these people, we are getting close to the same thing as well, doing the same thing as they are doing at the moment, you see. So if you watch closely, you'll see that we are going to be indoctrinated as it is. But the Bible tells us that we should come out of her and not be part of her iniquity. So dear Christians, I invite you to come out of this iniquity and do what is right by following Christ and live by the word alone, which says, you shall know them by their fruits. And our fruits have nothing to do with evil, have nothing to do with what is not permitted by God in any way. So let us try by all means to stay away from such kind of iniquity, for there shall be judgment in the end, and it is imminent. So thank you very much for watching. This is Maxwell with End Time Vigilance. Kindly do subscribe, like, and share for more people to watch these videos. Thank you and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.